Guys, right now I'm in Gatwick Airport. I just dropped off my brother, and it's just making me deep a little bit how we're gonna be traveling to another country soon. Bro, I'm not one of those kids that have been on many vacations in my life. The last family vacation I've been on was in 2010 with my family. And then after, obviously, I went to Saudi Arabia last year, and yeah, that was it. I haven't done much traveling in that sense, and it's making me deep. I've only seen a very minute portion of the world. I've probably seen like 1% of the, less than 1% of the world, less than 0.01%. Because guys, I've lived in the same probably 5 mile radius my entire life, my entire 23 years of existence, and I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of sad, isn't it? Just to think like you stayed in such a small circle for like that many years. That in itself is a depressing thought. So it's all about expanding your horizons, guys. So I'm not looking to settle down anywhere anytime soon, right? Yes, I like my house, I like my garden, I like everything, but I don't want to settle down here forever, because there's so much of the globe to explore. There's so many things that we just don't know about. And the only way we're gonna know about it is if we breathe and live in those environments. That's why making hijrah is such a crazy journey. It's not the literal journey of just going from England to Malaysia, going from England to Bahrain, right? That's not the journey. The journey is going from your hometown, going to another hometown. Maybe you move from a really English area and then you move to a more mixed, diverse area, right? That's part of the journey, right? This stage of my journey is just accumulating some funds so I can take that risk and I can make that move to go to places like Malaysia, places like Indonesia, so I can do those travels, guys. Because this stage of my life right now is saving as much money as I can for those trips, while minimizing my spending as much as I can. So for example, today Costa Coffee is £3.70. This I shouldn't have bought this. Obviously, this is the first day pretty much out of Ramadan and Eid. So I dropped off my brother, so he sent me extra money for me to go and buy myself a coffee. So I was like, alright, cool. This one time I'm gonna do it. But guys, I'm gonna show you pure intentionality these next couple months, the way we spend money and the way we make the money as well. By just doing a normal job, just by even just doing like Uber and stuff like that, I'm gonna show you how much I'm saving, how much I'm spending, and of course the major goal of my life right now, which is body gain, which is to improve my physique. Because guys, physique is foundational. It's a foundational thing. Just how like in terms of life, without your deen, without your spirituality, that's the biggest foundation to excelling in everything else in life, right? And also physique, guys, the way you see yourself is the way you see the world around you, right? If I'm not confident within myself, I'm not going to exude confidence. So that's why my physique is such a big priority. That's why I'm only drinking Americano and no lattes or no flat whites, right? Got a little bit of milk here just to, you know, improve a little bit of texture, and it doesn't make a big difference. Plus I'm going to track it, and plus I've got my food meal prepped in my car for the rest of the day. So alhamdulillah, that preemptiveness, bro, just trying to be preemptive, guys. So many times in my life I've flopped so many things because I didn't anticipate what was coming ahead. And so what we're anticipating coming ahead, moving to another country, yeah, there's going to be some costs that I don't know about. There's going to be certain things that I didn't know were going to pop up. So I need to create that buffer, right? I wanted to buy a new jacket because this jacket's a bit withered away right now, yeah? But it's not worth it. It's not worth it right now because it's going to get hotter. I don't need it. There's so many things I wanted. I wanted to buy expensive drill, expensive saw, but I'm going to use it maybe 3 to 4 times and then it's just going to be sitting in my garage. So that's something I have to not buy. Guys, this is just part of the journey. It is such a blessing. Hijrah is not a short journey. Look, I'm going to be making hijrah with Allah's permission. But my intention is not just for me to live. My intention is to take my mother and my father, and to take my wife as well, or even find a wife wherever I'm going. So there's just so much to it, right? It's not A to B. It's not A to B. It's A to B, B to Z, Z to Q. There's a lot to it, right? And you're only gonna know once you go through it. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. We'll see you soon, and have a blessed rest of your day.